What's up, everybody? It's the TO MyDeadFriendz, and if you just bought yourself an Akai MPC 5000, I'm going to show you how you can get started making a quick drum beat. Let's go. So what you're going to want to do, you hit this orange mode button over here. Now when you do that, it's going to change all your pads. If you look at your pads, each pad has an orange word written on it. So when you hit that mode button and it's blinking orange like that, it turns all your pads into the function that is on that orange word. So I want to hit mode, and I want to hit pad 3, which is disc. Now when I go into disc, I have a few options. I have a compact flash card in mine, so you see that as well. You also see ROM flash, compact flash, hard drive, and I also have the CD drive. Well, no, I don't have a CD drive installed, but it has there, no device present. That's right, and it's not a touchscreen. So if you go to your ROM flash, those are all your stock kits. If you turned on your MPC and you see that there's already drum programs loaded up, right now if you go to program, you can see I have nothing loaded up. If you hit utility, it'll take you to an auto load function. Now you can turn this auto load function off, which I do. That way it's not loading up things that aren't necessary for me to make a beat at that time. These cursor keys over here are going to get you in and out of these folders. You hit right on the cursor key on a folder, it's going to take you into the folder. You hit right again, farther into the folder. Now when you have from ROM flash and hit right on this cursor key once, it's going to take you into a bunch of drum kits. All you got to do is scroll over a drum kit. Let's do this natural kit. You're going to hit F6, which is do it. It's going to say load with PGMs, samples, all files. That means programs, samples, and all files. That's what we want. We want all those files, all those waves that are inside that drum kit program to load up with it. Hit do it. Now it's going to take a little time to load up. Older tech takes a little bit more time. Bam, it's loaded up. All right, so now if we're on our main screen here again, we can go down the program, hit this jog wheel to the right. We have natural kit loaded up now. Right here, below your banks, you have full level. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make a little beat just to keep things going, to show you how this works. Now your cursor key also on this main page is gonna get you moving up and down. I'm gonna go to the BPM. You can use this jog dial, change your BPM, or right here is a tap tempo. Now that we have our drum kit loaded up, I hit record. Now when I hit play, it's gonna do me a little count in, and then I can start recording my beat. Now with this overdub button on, I can continue to layer and layer and layer on top of this beat right now. I'm gonna hit that off. So track 1 right now, we have this kick, we have this snare, and we have this hi-hat. Now let's say you don't like the volume of one of these sounds that are playing right now. What you can do is go back to mode. Your mode's blinking. Again, it's gonna change the pads. If you see pad 7, it says mixer. Let's hit pad 7. Now it's gonna take us into this little mixer here. If you see here over on F1, it says program mix, PRG mix. Now that's the mix of your pads inside your natural kit program. So if we know we don't like the way this hi-hat is sounding, now that's where your cue links are going to come in. Your cue links are mapped exactly to what's on the screen. So it's going to do the first 4 of everything. So if I hit pad 7, say, it's going to switch these 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's gonna be 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are gonna also adjust these then. Then I'll move to these, then I'll move to these. 4, 4, 4. We'll make these 16 pads. So if I got this hi-hat that I don't like, so I hit pad 3, and then I know that this is the volume. Pad 3, this will be the panning of it then. And then this one up here will be our insert effects, which we'll get into at a later time. Let's just try to get a beat down. I want to show you how to save it, and we'll get to that. So now that we have just this little drum beat going, let's say you want to save it. You're going to hit your mode button again. You're going to hit disk. Now when you're back at the main thing where it says ROM, compact flash, hard drive, CD drive, what you're going to want to do first is hit F2, which is going to take you into save. I save all of my work on my compact flash card. So if you go in, hit right on your cursor, I have these folders that I created myself. Now if you want to create a new folder to save your things in, what you're going to do is hold the edit. It's actually F5. If you hold it down, new tabs will pop up. You want to hold F5 and then hit F4, which would be new. Now we can create a new folder. A little tip here for writing on your folders with MPC 5000, if you hold shift and hit left on the cursor, it'll delete the letters. Okay, so the new folder, I'm gonna name just new. Now this has the text like an old cell phone. So when you write your first letter N, you can hit up on the cursor, it'll make it a capital letter. E, W, enter. All right, so now in my compact flash, when I go into compact flash, I have a folder named new. So when I go into new, what I want to do is what I always do. Now you can save just a sample. Say you just wanted to save a sample that you created, you can do that. You can save a program, which is samples across. Our natural kit was our program that we loaded up. You can create your own drum kit programs, save those as well individually. All programs and samples, of course, is just going to save the new programs that you created. Save a sequence. If you sequence those programs into a song, you can save just that sequence. Now myself, I always save entire memory because I'm putting effects in sometimes. I have different things going on. It's safe just to save the entire memory. Now when you click do it, it's going to bring a project name, replace same files, make new folder. Now myself, how I label things, how I have this one written new. Now normally I would start a new folder for the month, say December 2019. So say new is December's folder. So I made a December folder for 2019. I would go into it. Today is December 7th. So when I save entire memory, I'm going to click do it. I'm going to say make new folder, yes. Now my new folder is going to be called Day 7. Hit enter, make new folder. Now do it. Now it's going to save everything that I did, including my sequence, my drum kits, all my samples I loaded up, how I had them samples chopped. It's going to just save the entire memory, take a screenshot of it. So next time when I go and load it up, it's going to be exactly how I had it right now. So let's hit main. We're going to go back out. We have our drum kit. We're moving like that. So we know how to save it now. So if we want to add to this, we'll go to track. We'll move over to another track. Say we wanted to add some of them toms. Hit record, hit play. Now we have our drums in there. Now, of course, the MPC 5000 is a beast. There's a lot of things you can do with this MPC 5000. If you have some questions about them, leave them below. I'll try to get to what I can. But I figured I would do this video for anyone out there that's newly buying an MPC 5000 because I realize there's not a lot of videos on YouTube about it. So if you have some questions, feel free to ask me about it. I appreciate you watching. I'm the DD. This is My Dead Friends. Till the next time, peace out. Subscribe to the channel right there. Subscribe to the channel. Peace out, man.